Hi guys, it's Shikha and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be sharing my top picks for Sephora Spring Saving Event. Right now, when the video goes live, if you are a Rouge member, you can save 20% off. And then starting at April 13, if you are a VIP member, you can save 15% off. And then insiders get 10% off starting at April 15. And you can use this code OMG Spring multiple times. And I feel like this is the right time to stock up on products, or if you want to try any new product, you can save a little bit of money there. Yeah, I'll be talking about hair, makeup, beauty, and basically everything which I am using from past couple of years, and I absolutely love them. And all the products I'm talking about will be listed in the description box down below. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's just start with hair care first. First product I want to talk about is this one from Olaplex. It's their number 3 hair perfector. And if you guys are over my Instagram, you guys know it. I have talked about it so many times and also talked about it in one of my hair care videos before. I absolutely love this product. If you are someone with damaged hair, or if you have colored your hair, bleached your hair, and you feel like your hair is super dry and damaged, definitely recommend this product. It will change your game. It will make your hair so soft. So this is not a shampoo or a conditioner. It's a bond builder, and you're supposed to use it in your damp towel dried hair, and then you leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes and then wash it off with your regular shampoo and conditioner. It makes your hair so soft, and I personally believe it definitely helps with my split ends. I do get a lot of split ends, so I feel like this definitely helps with that. And this is for all hair types, and I know so many people with colored hair, they absolutely swear by this product, so definitely recommend this one. Next one I want to talk about is Dream Coat from Color Wow. This is how this looks like. If you're someone with frizzy hair texture, definitely recommend this product. Like, look at the reviews, it's insane. You use this in your towel dried hair, you just spray it all over, and this product is heat activated, so you do use your blow dry afterwards, but then it gives you the softest blow dry ever, and it tames all the frizziness. Definitely recommend this product. Next up, I have this texture and finishing spray again from Color Wow. If you guys have watched my hair curling video, you guys know I am obsessed with this. So if you have used any other hairspray, you know how it makes your hair like very stiff, and I just do not like how it feels when I touch it. But this one doesn't do that. It doesn't make your hair stiff but still holds the curls really well, so definitely recommend this one. And the last hair product I have today is this one from Briogeo. It's their Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Hair Mask, and this is free from silicones and parabens. So if you guys know me, you guys know I love me a good hair mask, and I like to do my own hair mask. I make a lot of DIY hair masks, but sometimes you need something like this, and this is absolutely amazing. I use this after my shampoo as a conditioner. So I shampoo my hair and then I apply it and leave it on and then wash it off. But if you want to, you can use this as a normal hair mask too. It makes your hair feel so soft, and this one smells absolutely amazing. I am completely out of it. Oh my god, I am completely out of it. I have nothing in here, and that says that I love it. Okay, so moving on to makeup. First product I have is this primer from Smashbox. It's their Photo Finish Minimize Pore Primer, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. If you are someone having oily to combination skin, definitely recommend this product. You just need a little bit, and this just helps in keeping your makeup on place and your skin doesn't get oily whatsoever. And the formula of this one is absolutely amazing. It's not sticky, it's very lightweight, and you just need a little bit of it. And I personally like to apply over my T-zone and a little bit over here wherever I get oily. And let me tell you, I have really oily to combination skin, and my face does get oily quite a lot, so this stuff has been definitely a game changer. Definitely recommend it if you are in the market for getting a nice primer. Next up, I have an eyeshadow palette, and this one is from Urban Decay. It's their Naked Heat palette, and I feel like this is the only palette which I use most of the time, and that's because it has so many beautiful warm shades. I would like to wear more colors, but then I always gravitate towards these warm shades, and I feel like this complements Indian skin tone really well, and the colors are so pretty, so blendable, and super pigmented. And if you're someone who likes to wear warm tones, definitely recommend this palette. And I don't even know when I got this palette. This is probably expired, so I need to get rid of it. But anyway, this is absolutely stunning. This also comes in a mini size. Definitely recommend getting that, because as you can see, this lasts pretty long time. I only use this, like I would say like 90% of the time I use this palette. Still, as you can see, it's still there, so super long lasting. And this shade over here, it's a really great transition shade, so even if you do not want to do much, just use a big fluffy brush, something like this, and just use this on all over your lid, and it just looks really nice. Yeah, love this palette, definitely recommend this. Next up, I have a brow product, and this is from It Cosmetics. It's their brow pencil, and this has a product on one side and spoolie on the other side, and I have it in the shade Universal Top, and that is the best part about this one, because you do not have to worry about the shade. I got my eyebrow shade wrong most of the time, so I love the fact that it's universal and it works for every single hair type, so that's amazing. I do not generally fill my eyebrows because I naturally have very thick eyebrows, but I do have like sparse area over here and here, so I do like to fill in sometimes when I'm feeling it. But yeah, if you're looking for a nice eyebrow pencil without worrying about the shade issue, definitely recommend this one. Okay, so let's move on to foundation. I have two foundations to talk about today. Actually, I do love other foundations from Sephora, and I have done a full dedicated foundation video, which I will link it. I have talked about each and every foundation in detail over there, but I just want to mention my top two here. So this one is from Bobbi Brown. It's their Skin Long Wear Weightless Foundation, and this one has SPF of 15. And this is really a good foundation if you are someone with oily to combination skin and you're looking for medium to full coverage. I would say you can definitely layer this up, and the finish of this one is absolutely stunning. Doesn't get cakey, doesn't get oily, and doesn't even get oxidized, which is amazing. And I'm in the shade 5.75, which is Golden Honey. Definitely recommend this product, and a little bit goes a long way, so it's definitely very long lasting. And the next one I have is this one. This one is from Dior. It's their Air Flash Spray Foundation, and I'm in the shade 401, and this is one of my favorite foundations. I am obsessed. I already have a backup. It's a spray foundation and you just need a little bit, and if you're looking for a full coverage foundation, I wouldn't recommend it. It's very, I would say, light to medium coverage, and I feel like this is by far one of the best foundation which I have tried, which gives you a decent amount of coverage and doesn't feel cakey at all. I'm pretty sure if you have oily combination skin and you want a medium to light to medium coverage foundation, if you try it once, you'll be obsessed. Next up, let's talk about a concealer. You guys know I mix two concealer because I still haven't found a shade which is like perfect match to my skin tone. And the thing with me is that I do not like to use a lighter concealer. I prefer the concealer which matches my skin tone. So I like to mix these two. This one is from NARS and I'm in the shade Biscuit Medium Dark 1. And this is from Bare Minerals. It's their Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer, and I get this one in the shade Dark to Deep. If I use this separately without this one, it's way too dark, and if I use this alone, this is way too light. A lot of people like to use concealer which is lighter than their skin tone for highlighting purposes, but personally I do not like it. I like how this one looks, so I prefer concealer which matches my skin tone. But if you're someone who likes their concealer to be a little bit lighter than their skin tone, definitely recommend this shade Biscuit. If you can find your shade in this concealer from Bare Minerals, the formula of this one is absolutely stunning. It feels like you're applying any skincare product. It's not at all cakey. This one is very lightweight but still gives you a really nice coverage. Unfortunately, this one doesn't come in so many shades. I feel like they are only in 5 to 6 shades, but the formula of this one is absolutely stunning. I would say this formula is better than this one. Okay, moving on, I have a translucent setting powder, and this one is from Hourglass Cosmetics, and I love the fact that it doesn't leaves any kind of white overcast. So if you're someone closer to my skin tone or maybe darker than my skin tone, if you have used the Laura Mercier one, you know that it leaves overcast. Like especially for me, it does leave an overcast. I feel like now they have other shades as well, which is brown skin friendly. But then this one is translucent and it doesn't leave any kind of white over cast. Definitely recommend this one. And I do not generally like to use a lot of powder. So what I do is I just take a little bit. So I just take a little bit. I just go over my under eyes or the areas where I get oily the most, and I feel like it does such a wonderful job in controlling the oil. It's so nice. You just need a little bit of it and it works like magic. And as you can see, there is no overcast whatsoever. And with this one, a little bit goes a long way. So I wouldn't recommend getting a big one. Even if you buy the small one, it would be enough and it will last you a pretty long time. Okay, moving on to bronzers. I have 3 products to talk about. The first one is this match stick from Fenty Beauty and I'm in the shade Truffle. And if you are looking for one cream contour product, this is it. It's absolutely stunning. It blends so beautifully. And if you're someone closer to my skin tone, you know the struggle. Like bronzers can be either too red or sometimes it's very cool toned and it can look ashy. But this is so beautiful. They have like a lot of shades. So if you are even lighter than me or maybe darker than me, I'm pretty sure you'll find something. It's amazing. And the next bronzer I want to talk about is this one from Too Faced. It's in the shade Chocolate Soleil. And as you can see, I have hit the pan on this one. It's absolutely stunning. This one is not a matte bronzer. It does has a little bit of shimmer in it, but then it looks absolutely stunning. It's very natural bronzer. Definitely recommend this one. And recently I got this one from NARS. It's in the shade Laguna. And this is also really great. If you are closer to my skin tone, it works beautifully for my skin tone. So I use this one. And then I like to use either this one or this one on top of it. It's not required, but then you can obviously layer both. So if you are closer to my skin tone, you can check any of these out. Really beautiful. Next one, I have a blush and this one is from Hourglass Cosmetics. It's in the shade Mood Exposure and this is the only powder blush I have. It's absolutely stunning. It looks really beautiful on brown Indian skin tone. With blushes, it can be really tricky. If you get a pink blush, it can be like really pink and very on the face, but this is really great. It does look a little bit pink on camera, but on skin it's very subtle and just adds a really nice subtle flush of color. Definitely recommend it. Again, a little bit goes a very long way, so definitely recommend getting a mini size one. I have a full size one and as you can see, it looks like I haven't even touched it, but I have been using this one from past year or so. Next up, I want to talk about Beauty Blender, and these are like original Beauty Blender, and I'm sorry, it's dirty. I just used it. I do not know what it is, but then I have used so many different sponges, but then I always come back to this one. I feel like this blends the foundation so beautifully and I prefer using Beauty Blender over brushes. And these are definitely expensive for a sponge. It's like 20 bucks each, which is definitely expensive, but then it lasts you pretty long time. I feel like I've been using this from past a year or so. And as you can see, the condition is pretty intact. And I like to clean this with mixture of olive oil, dish soap and water. I just mix everything together and then wash it off. It just does such a beautiful job in cleaning it. And as you can see, the condition is intact, so I feel like that works. Okay, next up I have 2 lip products to share with you. First one is from NARS. This is how this one looks like. It's in the shade Laguna. I wouldn't say that this is a lipstick. I feel like this consistency of this one is more like a lip balm, but then it does provide a nice sheen and a little bit of warm tint. As you can see, I'm wearing it today. And the formula of this one is really great. It's very moisturizing, very lightweight and feels like you are wearing a lip balm. Lately, I have been loving these kind of lipsticks, which is very lightweight and comfortable on lips. So yeah, definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a lightweight lip balm tinted lip balm. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, you get the point. Next up, I have this water lip stain, and I haven't tried in lip tint before, but I tried this one and I'm totally obsessed. This is so lightweight on lips and does provide a little bit of color, which I feel is absolutely stunning. This one feels like you're wearing nothing on lips but still provides a really nice tint. Definitely recommend this one. It's like really lightweight and looks so beautiful on. I do not know what shade it is, but I will check it and pop it on screen for you guys. Okay, next up, I have this lip slipping mask from Laneige, and you guys must be aware of it. Like, everybody is obsessed with this, and I get the hype. It's really amazing. And look at the tub. Like, I think it will last me forever. I have been using this from past year and still there is so much of product left. If you have like dry lips, definitely recommend this one. It has a very thick consistency and it does work. Like, a lot of people are obsessed and I am too. I used this during winter. So before I go to bed, I just apply it, and every morning I wake up with soft lips, so definitely recommend this one. Next up, I have this setting spray from Urban Decay. You guys know I'm obsessed. This is one of the best setting sprays I have ever tried. This just makes sure that your makeup stays on place. If you are someone with oily to combination skin, you know the struggle is real. The makeup moves all over, but this one helps in keeping the makeup intact. So definitely recommend this one. If you are someone like me, not skilled at applying falsies, definitely recommend this mascara. It's really nice. It gives you the nice volume and also lengthens the lashes. So if you are in market for getting a nice mascara, definitely recommend this one from Too Faced. Okay, lastly, I have two fragrances to talk about. First one is this one. This is a Good Girl, and look at the packaging, you guys. I feel like it's so stunning and this smells divine. Like, it has a very different fragrance. It is very unique, super long lasting, and it's little intense but in a good way. So it's really great. If you're looking for a perfect nighttime perfume, I feel like this is really unique and awesome. And the packaging is stunning, so it makes it a nice gift idea. If you want to gift it to someone, I feel like they will be totally impressed. Next one, I have this Love Story from Chloe, and this is so beautiful. It's very lightweight, very subtle and very feminine fragrance. I feel like it's a perfect daytime fragrance, and this one also lasts pretty long time. If I compare this one with this one, this is definitely intense and very sexy, and this is really lightweight and subtle and like really good. I love both of them. If you are looking for getting a high quality perfume, I feel like this is the right time because the sale is going on and you can save some dollars here. So yeah guys, that was all for my top picks from Sephora, and I will leave the links to all the products I talked about in the description box down below. And if you haven't signed up for Sephora membership, I feel like it's the right time because you can get 10% off right now. I really hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you will be notified on my next upload. And also don't forget to check my Instagram out. I share a lot of beauty, fashion, DIY and healthy mindset content over there. So yeah, let's be friends over there, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.